parking here. I'm in my car. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm about to go meet the family for some, you know, New Year's festivities. Um, I was fighting off a migraine, so they went on without me, ahead of me rather, while I fought that off, and made sure I was able to partake. So before I head out, I just want to take this time to discuss the new year. Um, so can't really talk about the new year without reviewing, 2016. So for me, 2016 was a year of beginnings. I started my creative services business at the beginning of the year. Um, you know, Basically have been piecing together equipment that I needed for this. You know, very mom and pop style, just little here, little there, until I finally felt like I was at a point where I could start, actually getting some work. Um, Actually, the work's just started coming to me. That's the reason I kind of started the business, uh, like very slowly. I didn't really announce the fact that I was starting the business because I already had people that wanted me to do work. But because I didn't really have a business in line, I would kind of refuse the work because I really didn't know how to go about it. So this has really just been a year of getting started, getting my footing, figuring things out. Um, and with those goals in mind, I would say it's been a successful year. Um, so, with that being said, 2017 for me, the plan is, let me preface this by saying that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Um, you should always be a goal minded person. So, you shouldn't wait until the end of the year or the beginning of the new year to assess what you've done and where you're going, right? You should always have goals in mind, and you should always be um, testing and measuring, right? You do something, you test it, and then you make adjustments based on, those test results. Um, so with that being said, my goal for 2017, is really it's growth. I don't really have any metrics, to really measure that growth yet. But whereas 2016 was all about getting to, a certain amount of more like material possession levels, right? Like having a certain amount of equipment. This year, the plan is to grow what I've started. I'll, have some, like I said, some measurable metrics that I come up with, so I can determine whether or not I've had little success or big success, because that's another thing. I don't really believe in failure, right? You can only have varying levels of success, right? If something doesn't pan out, then it's successful in the fact that you've learned your lesson, you've taken the actions, and you've been able to measure and see how those actions pan out. So you know whether to keep taking those actions or to change what you're doing, right? So, um, I'll come up with some metrics so that I know whether or not I've had little success or large success. And, it doesn't mean I'm looking to get rich in the next year or anything like that. But really, it's just about saying you're going to do something and then getting to the point where you say, okay, I've done what I set out to do. And if you can do that by taking baby steps along the way, then yeah, you'll be successful. And that's what I plan to do. So happy 2017 to all of you, to any of you that might be watching, my very small following base, but most of you at this point are family and friends. So I love you all and have a happy new year. All right, so I just arrived. I don't know if you can see that, but that's our van over there. All right, so I'm about to go here and meet the family. I just wanted to follow up on what I was talking about before. So I put out a vlog about every 2 weeks or so. It's pretty much the goal, is to get one video out every 2 weeks, and there's a reason for that. I know a lot of people, they vlog daily. My purpose for this channel, A lot of it is just centered around my family and us going places and doing things, or pretty much daily life. I work a lot, and so really I just take small moments from, the free time that we have, and I try and make something kind of fun from it, right? Then I also mentioned before that I also do, photography and video work on the side. So the vlog itself is something I do to kind of just make sure that I'm creating all the time, right? So the other thing is, aside from maybe some music that I put in this video, pretty much everything I do is done in-house. Like, I don't outsource anything. No editing, no music. I pretty much make it all at home myself. So it makes the process a lot longer than what I imagine most vlog posts would be. So with that being said, like my plan for 2017 is to keep, keep making videos every 2 weeks. And then if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does grow, then, maybe I'll start making more content. I do have some other videos that I want to make that aren't vlog related. Those are going to take a little bit more planning and, a more concentrated effort. But as far as the vlog stuff is concerned, still plan on putting out video every 2 weeks, and trying to see if I can get more people to watch them, I guess, or not. But the main thing is I just plan on continuing to make at least one video every 2 weeks. All right, so I'm gonna go in here and meet my family and bring in this new year. Woo! All right, bye, people.